Man, I can't believe I didn't go get a beer. I just thought about that. Beer assistant. Shit don't work for me like it does Richard Rollins. I guess that just shows the difference of a broke bastard and Richard Rollins. Because I'm doing beer assistant and there ain't one. I don't get a beer assistant, apparently. Nah, it doesn't work for me. I don't get a beer assistant. So, listen. I named this one Smile. Look, man, I got a weird hair. Look at what side is it on? There it goes. There it goes, right yonder. There you go. Got to fix that mohawk, man. So everybody, I wish everybody would smile a little bit. You know, if you look at what's happening here, maybe it does suck. I'm not gonna say it doesn't suck. And I try not to throw religion out all the time, because you know you got those people that don't want to hear religion. So let's not talk religion. Let's just talk normalness. Let's talk reality. Let's talk simplifying, right? Maybe all of this that's happening right now is supposed to be the means to making you simplify your life a little bit. Like maybe look at what you need versus what you want. Maybe this is to make you appreciate what you have more so than what you desire. Because, I mean, think about this. What? Is it warm out here? No, it's not warm out here. Go put some shoes on. Hey, would you do me a favor? No. Would you ask Mommy to do me a huge favor and get me a beer? Don't you roll your eyes. Please and thank you. I almost got a beer assistant. So, my point is if this makes everybody simplify a little bit and think about what they need versus what they want versus what they have, yes, this sucks. There's no bones about it. Hearing that Georgia goes in a state of lockdown as of Friday for 30 more days. Well, yes, this sucks. And yes, I'm losing money just like a lot of other people. Like, if my sponsors' businesses are paid, I can't very well expect them to pay me when their business is closed, right? So with that being said, let's just look at this and go, okay, is this... We don't want to say the G-O-D because a lot of people don't want to hear his name. But maybe this is the way to make all of us start appreciating the little things that we have, instead of stressing so much about what we don't have. Like, you know, this, I just had a friend reach out to me that has a tree business. And he literally was like, man, I got people canceling every day. Well, it's not just the virus that's making them cancel. It's the fear of the unknown. It's the fear of not having money tomorrow. What if their business stops? What if... You could go on and on and on and on and on, but it's a domino effect. It really, truly is a domino effect. So I really, Scotty, I can say that I really appreciate the outlook you're sharing right now. Well, thank you. I just look at it and say, so I started freaking out. Let's word it this way. I started freaking out about 5 days ago, a week ago, and I started messaging people, and I'm like, so look, I know your business is closed, and I know y'all are struggling. Just know I love y'all. Y'all are my sponsors, and I don't want to get rid of you. I'm not cutting you loose. Because, I mean, let's face it, Buckeyes is struggling to stay open right now, but mostly to try to help people continue to eat. Plus, they can't afford to lose their business. So it's a catch-22. They're trying to help you. They're trying to make their money. They're trying to stay in business. They're trying to help you. So the point, you can walk on by. My father-in-law, you can at least wave. But we're trying to tell everybody that it's not just them trying to stay in business for themselves. They're trying to stay in business for you, not just themselves. Yes, they're trying to survive, because that is the right thing to do, is try to survive. But I'm not going to cut Buckeyes loose because they can't afford to pay me right now. I'm not saying they can or can't. I'm using them as an example because I know they're having a hard time. Pampered Puppy is closed right now. My vape store is closed. It's not an essential business. So I know it's hard to expect them to pay when they can't work. And I understand this. We are all in this together. Can't we all come to grips and realize that we are all in this together? And I have the same worries that y'all have. I mean, I don't want to friggin' die. I've already been there, and it's not fun and games. Let me go ahead and promise you that. It may change the way you see the world. I've had people ask me, am I afraid to die now after what I've already went through? I can honestly say, I'm friggin' terrified of dying. And it's not because of what waits for me on the other side. All of y'all have your own beliefs. But here's a fact. I'm watching the sun go down right now, and I don't want this to be my last one. I want to see my daughter turn 8. I want to see my other daughter get married. I want to see my other daughter turn 21. I want to see my other daughter have her second baby. But we all have those same fears, y'all. Y'all ain't the only ones. We all are in this same boat. But you know what? I had a friend reach out to me and say, how is it that you can stay so positive right now? And I said, it's because people are counting on me. People are counting on me to be funny. People are counting on me to keep y'all laughing. People are counting on me to keep pointing out all this. People are counting on me to be this person, because everybody's in the same boat, and everybody's upset, and everybody's freaking out, and everybody's hearing what Karen, the Facebook expert, is telling everybody about friggin' the virus, and she knows jack because she's sitting at home playing on her friggin' Facebook. But everybody is waking up every morning counting on that show. Whether I'm making $1 or a penny, they're counting on that laugh every morning. So tomorrow, what's today, Wednesday? I ain't got my watch on. So tomorrow's Thursday. I got to get the trash out and pray to God the trash man still comes tomorrow. If not, we'll be burning trash on the back of these acres I got here. But everybody's counting on everybody. And if I start acting offbeat, if I quit making y'all laugh, if I quit pointing out the stupid humor of it all, and me and all the comedians, if me and all the comedians stop, what are y'all going to do? I just got finished telling one of my buddies, your family is dependent on you to be the strong guy. You're the man of the house. Your family's dependent on you. Your family's dependent on you. You can't be weak right now when everybody else is weak. You have to stay strong. We have to carry this planet on. Y'all go watch the video I did earlier where I did a rant about some white-collar workers talking smack about blue-collar workers. And you know what? I can say, honestly, I think most of y'all are blue-collar workers. I think some of y'all are nurses that are helping keep this world together right now. I think some of y'all are office managers of a doctor's office and keeping it, because I just saw your name, girl, and you work at my doctor's office, so I know you still working. I seen you with a mask on. So, I know there's people out there doing business that has to keep cars working and wrenches turning and automobiles got us to keep cranking and the milk still has to make it to the store and the grocery people still got to give this and the trash man's got to pick up this and the plumber's got to fix this and the electrician's got to fix this. And if we all bow down and just die right now, what have we been fighting for? This ain't the first thing that's ever attacked the world, and it won't be the last. The human body has a way of living through more crazy than you'll ever know. The problem is we have become weak. We've become weak over all these years of phones. We've become weak with the fact that we got an air conditioner. We have become weak because we got a refrigerator. We've become weak because it's the land of luxury. The United States, we are living better than any. We're just living better than any other place on the earth right now. And because we have become weak, we now don't know what to do when the struggle gets real. But I got some news for you. The struggle's real for some people every day of the week. Now, y'all think about this. Some of y'all are completely headstrong, positive people. How about my brothers and sisters over there that are suffering from mental illness, who already live in a world of depression before this hit? Think about that for a second. Think about why some of y'all, you hear me? Some of y'all are complaining because you're scared you're going to lose something. What about the homeless guy that's already lost something, that's living under a bridge right now? What about that guy? Does that make sense? Like, we're also scared of losing something, but as long as you still got a breath in you, you ain't lost. You as a human being, we are very resilient. We can get by. We can make it. It just takes trying. My damn wife's sending pictures. I'm going to get you, girl, when I walk in there. I'm just kidding. I ain't going to punch her. I'll punch her right in her butt cheek, though. Just think about it, folks. We have lived through worse as human beings. We will overcome. We always have. We always will. But this is your time when, instead of us fighting on Facebook, we should do what I'm doing right now. Chuck, my lawyer buddy, I love you, man. Josh Wilson, David, what's up? Love you, brother. Steve Shea's in the house. Sylvia, I love you, girl. Talina, love you. Andrew, love you. Jeremy, Tucker, I love you. Matthew, Kimberly Morgan, Sean, Tim White, what's up, man? A man who works in the paint and body world, keeping those cars on the road, which is what we need right now. Jeffrey, Jennifer, Ginger, my wife, Sheila, Rich Archer, Sonia, Sherry, Tracy, Russell, all of y'all. Wheels, Jackie, love you, Jackie. Y'all, D Strange is in the house. Love you, D. Clint, what's going on? If we can't stay positive for one another, what is the rest of the world going to do? If we can't stay positive for one another, what's going to happen? Because there's so much sadness out there and there's so many people already struggling. Why are we not pulling together to help one another? I mean, can we just sit here right now and let me implant something in your head? Think about the Beatles. All we need is love. Because I'm sure if one of y'all were really, Mona, I love you, girl. Ryan, love you. Right now, what if one of you truly needed toilet paper? I mean, come on, let's face facts. If we were camping out in the woods, what would you do if you didn't have no toilet paper? You would make do. I got a water hose right there. I got a pint on over there. Woo, that might not feel good, but walking around in some stinky drawers would not feel good either. But we will overcome, and I think, like my wife just said, humble pie. I think this is some humbling stuff that we are supposed to be going through right now. And I ain't even trying to get the G-O-D up in here because people hate it. Y'all do know I am still Reverend DJ Scottie, and people can't stand that about me because I might not be the token white guy walking around trying to preach to you to tell you right from wrong. But the thing that's different from me compared to any damn wannabe pretend preacher is I have walked the walk and I can talk the talk. And I have seen what's on the other side. Those guys that want to preach about going to the other side ain't never seen the other side. I've been there and come back. I'm telling you, you can overcome whatever it is that you're dealing with right now. You can. I can promise you that. You think you've had hard times? You ain't seen hard times. Or have you? Because I'm pretty willing to bet 100%, I'm willing to bet Like I just saw my boy Randy tune in. I'm calling you out, Randy. I'm willing to bet my boy Randy, when he went through a divorce, I bet he sat there and said, this is the most difficult thing I've ever gone through in my life. I don't know if I'm going to be able to live through this. And now when you look back 10 years later, Mr. Randy, was it really that bad? In that moment, it might have been truly bad. But when you look back now, does it really hurt now as much as it once did? Because I'm willing to bet in 5 years from now, you're going to look back at this and you're going to say, man, that really wasn't as bad as I thought. Joseph Brock's in the house. My brother right there can tell you all about the word. I'm just trying to tell all of you, let's keep standing with one another. Let's quit fighting with these dumb people. I make a living out of picking on dumb people, and I have to admit, there's this, I don't want to call him a demon, but there's this in me that loves the energy that overcomes me when I get around stupid people, because I just get to make fun of them, and I do get on that rant, and I do get to have crazy. But Mr. Fogarty, he knows me. He has watched me go from where I was to where I ended up to where I am now. And that man right there can tell you he loves everything about me, and that I've always had this crazy aura, this crazy energy in me that just is going to always make me this person that can overcome any obstacle. But you know why? It's because I don't give up. I am focused on I cannot give up. Do you know why? There's that child right there. Can't give up. You can give up on that howling, because that drives me nuts. You got to try my patience, girl. Go. But you can't give up. You can't give up. You can give up that howl. Go. You're breaking the tension. I know. It was too serious for a minute. Go. I think I created that monster. But do you see that? That's why you can't give up. That's why you can't give up. If you have to cut back on your cable bill, so do it. Play some Monopoly with your kids. I've already decided, let's face facts. Let's just spit it out there. Let me tell you my business. I have full coverage insurance on motorcycles, and I have full coverage insurance on cars, because I am that guy that says if it can happen, it will happen. But guess what? To stay legal, I'll drop down to just liability if that's what I have to do. And pray that nothing happens. Pray I don't hit a deer. But I will survive. Just like I hope every one of y'all can take a little bit of this positive energy that I'm throwing out there, and I'm trying to tell you that you can survive. You can make it. You ain't seen nothing. I think of a guy with a robe that walked how many days across the desert with a flock of people? The desert, y'all. The desert. This ain't the desert. If that man can survive, this ain't nothing but a cakewalk. Think about that, will you? Think about the guy living under the bridge when it's 30 degrees. If he can survive, you can figure out how to survive. I've already made it clear. If people start getting kicked out of their houses, I got 2.5 acres right here. Looks like I'm going to be pitching some tents. And we're going to have Tent City right here in my backyard. Because I ain't playing. I will survive. And I'll help anybody that needs to survive, to the best of my ability. But I will say this, just like I said the other day. 93-year-old woman needed some toilet paper. My wife drove some over there, told her when she was pulling up at the driveway, left it at the mailbox. The old lady went outside and got it. 93-year-old lady who couldn't make it to the store. But if you're a grown person and you got a car, all I got to do is tell you where the toilet paper is, and you can go find the toilet paper. Don't take advantage of us if we're willing to help you. So if anybody wants to question me on how I can stay positive, try dying twice and see what's waiting for you on the other side. And you'll be positive you never want to leave this earth. And it's not that anybody wants to say, is there a heaven or there's a hell? This is heaven for me. Seeing my wife every day, looking at the sun going down through them trees, seeing my little girl howling like a wolf playing in that grass, seeing my father-in-law pushing a wheelbarrow up in there to get some sticks or something. This is heaven, and I don't want to leave it. But if some of y'all don't slow down and take a look at what you have, you're going to miss out on so many things in your life. Like I used to tell people, we haven't like preaching with Scottie over here for a minute. I used to tell people that I never lived before I met my wife. I existed. I never had a plan. I mean, I was just getting through day after day after day. I was just getting through it day after day. I was just existing. And what a lot of y'all don't know is March 27th, 2010, I tried to hang myself in a hotel room. Bet y'all never thought y'all were fixing to hear this. I left Southside Steve's hammered. Got back to the hotel room, 3 o'clock in the morning. Didn't like where I was. Didn't like who I was. I'd already had what happened to me in 05, and you would have thought that I had this beautiful life being DJ Scottie, but no, I wasn't happy. I didn't have any sight of why I was here or why I was doing what I was doing. But I was so busy staying drunk and partying in these bars and being DJ Scottie that I actually became the character in which I was portraying myself to be in this bar. And then I woke up. And you know how I woke up? I stayed on the phone talking to a person that was friends of mine, and she was over at the Waffle House, and she was wondering why when we all left the bar, I went back to the hotel, and I didn't go with the group of people to the Waffle House. And I talked to her to 5:30 in the morning, and before I could hang up, I had this epiphany. It was now a Saturday morning, 5-something in the morning, and I thought, I'm supposed to be up in 3 hours. I'm supposed to be awake in 3 hours. I'm supposed to put on my dancing shoes. I'm supposed to grab that microphone. I'm supposed to do a charity for a lady who had cancer, who wanted to see one more sunrise, who wanted to hug her kids one more time, who wanted to take one more breath of air, who wanted all these things by just trying to stay alive. And what was I doing? I was squandering my life away and drinking and was fixing to hang myself in a hotel. Why? I'm squandering away this gift that was given to me. So then a year goes by. So I get my brain right and say I got to quit these bars. So I get a year goes by. Like I check out. I go down to my friend Sue and Charlie's house, and I stayed like 14 days in Panama City. And you think I'm going to straighten up. Nope, got drunk down there. Acted a fool down there too. So then I took a year and said I'm not going to do any of this. So what just popped up on my time hop was a young lady named Sue Gray. I was asked to come do her charity because she had cancer. Who knew that the day I went to go do her charity was 1 year after the time I almost hung myself in a hotel room? And the thing that made me not do it was because something in me said I was sent back here to do what I do. To be him, to help these people who can't help themselves, to help the homeless, to help the cancer victims. And how crazy is it? The thing that saved me put me in front of Sue Gray 1 year later to the day. And guess what? I was back. The realization of why I'm here was back. Now, can any of y'all hear this and even know what the story is? The story is this. Quit giving up on yourself. There's too many missed opportunities out there. You can't just keep giving up, right? Like your kids can't just expect you to give up. They're your kids. You can't give up. Your house payment. You can't give up because your kids are in that house. Your wife is dependent on you. You can't give up. So you put a smile on your face. You do what you got to do. My job is to make people laugh. My job that I was sent back here for was to do this. And one day, Reverend DJ Scottie will be a 100% thing. I've said a long time ago, I'll be probably preaching in a church one day when I'm ready. But all I can tell you right now is this. I'm one of the most real, been there, done it guys ever. So when I tell you that's what's waiting for you, I'm telling you that is what's waiting. You don't want to go to the other side. Can you not hear it in my voice? You do not want to give up and see what's waiting for you. This is it. I'm not going to tell you there's no heaven. What I'm telling you is this is what you've been given, and this is what you take advantage of. Your child is a gift. Your wife is a gift. Your brothers, your sisters, your friends, your family, that is your gift, and you cannot give up. You have to move forward. Do you understand? So no matter how much money you got, let me tell you, if I die now and the dude in the Lambo die, he does not get to heaven faster than me. Rolexes ain't getting you in no gates. Y'all think about that. Y'all think about that. Don't give up. Now, y'all just keep thinking I'm the crazy guy. My wife said it best the other day. She said, y'all just let that mohawk and that crazy show of his fool you. He makes y'all think he's crazy. I am crazy, don't get me wrong, but I take advantage of it. I take complete advantage of making people see past who the real me is. Bobby, she knows the real me. Not everybody knows. Not everybody knows. Some of you are just supposed to see what's on the other side of this. But you better get your shit right, because your family's counting on you. Your family's counting on you, and don't you dare for 1 second think they ain't, because they are. Somebody's got to be strong for those who are weak at the moment of their weakness. We can't all be strong all the time. I understand that. I'm not trying to say that everybody's got to be strong all the time. But it's that whole weak guru's trying to call me because I'm supposed to be starting his show right now. Somebody text him, tell him I'm a little busy for a minute. It's a weak link syndrome. If you're trying to hold that family together, you got to be that foundation. You can't be weak. You just can't be. Because the second that you become weak, you start letting other people weak. You got to be strong, because if I'm not trying to be strong, am I going to then be weak and let my wife be weak? Because if my wife, who is not feeling good right now, is weak and I'm showing weakness, we both fall. Somebody's got to hold it together. Think about it. Jacob, the guru's going to be so mad I'm rejected his phone calls. I'm going to get out of here. I got to go sign in another show that's happening tonight. Just Fun Radio, y'all. It's a dream come true, and I will never stop doing what I do. There's too many of y'all that send me messages all the time saying, how do you do what you do? Do you know why? Are y'all ready? It's because the God sent me back here to do this. Just like he sent you to do what it is you do every day. Now, for everybody who wants to believe I don't have no gifts, y'all just keep thinking it, but I want you to think for a second, where does this come from? It's a gift. It's a gift. Y'all have a good day. I ain't even going to say nothing smart just because Tina tuned in, even though I want to. I want to, girl, but I'll just let you slide this time. Oh, Jacob, he's going to be so mad I rejected him 4 times. Look, y'all, I got to go. Work's calling. Y'all do something kind. Y'all take care of people. Mike Wright, if you delete me one more time off your friends list, I'm punching you right in your balls. Okay, I'm out. Y'all have a great day. No, I wouldn't really punch him in his balls. Even though he really doesn't need them no more. He's got plenty of kids. He don't need no more. Y'all have a good day. Just hurry up and stand up. Don't let all this sink you. Worse things have happened, y'all. We have lived through more than this. We've lived through worse than this, and we will continue to. I got to go. Bye. Go watch from the beginning, Shannon. Love y'all. Peace, love, and tacos. Love all of you. Now, y'all run and tell somebody you love them, because I promise you, somebody on your friends list needs to hear friends list needs to hear you right now say that you love them. And the guru, I'm going to have to call him and tell him I love him because he's pissed. I done like 5 times. 5 times I denied his call. Bye.